What's good, YouTube? So I've been getting tons of DMs over the past few days about y'all getting your decisions back from UT. I just want to start this video off by saying I'm very sorry if you guys did not get the decision that you wanted. I know it's a really frustrating and stressful and anxious time in your life right now, but I'm hoping this video can help y'all relieve some pressure. Hopefully I can answer some questions that you guys have been asking me. There's still a path that you guys can take to get to UT if that's really the dream school that you guys want to go to. Some of you guys may know I did not get a regular offer from UT. UT actually waitlisted me, and then they denied my offer, and then they offered me CAP and PACE. So if you guys have not already seen my whole story, I have a whole video about my story on how I got into UT myself. So in this video, I'm going to be going over the process for UT appeals. I'm going to be going over CAP, and I'm also going to be going over PACE. So I'm going to be giving you guys a detailed run through of everything I know about these programs, about appeals. Since this video is going to be very detailed, I'm going to be time stamping this video so you guys can see exactly when I'm talking about what. So if you guys want to skip to certain parts, feel free to look at the timestamps below and just skip ahead. So that being said, if you guys haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure to subscribe down below. I have tons of videos coming out this year on UT advice and advice just for college in general. So whether or not you're going to be going to UT, I have tons of videos that's going to help you with your college career as you start it. I have videos posting every Sunday, and on extra special days like these, when I get tons of questions, I just post extra videos throughout the week. So yeah, so jumping right into this video, when it comes to appeals, I know a lot of you guys are considering that as your option, and I would definitely encourage you guys to go ahead and try an appeal, especially if you haven't been offered CAP or PACE. Personally, for me, I would say that if you guys have been offered CAP or PACE, then I would take the CAP or PACE route, and I would jump on that and plan to do that now. But if you do still want to try to appeal and get a normal offer, then go ahead and do that, but I would still go ahead and plan for CAP or PACE being your option for UT. That being said, if you weren't offered CAP or PACE, I do not want you guys to lose hope, because there's still a chance to getting in through a different route. So those two routes could be an appeal, or it can be by transferring. So as far as appeals go, I've heard that last year UT offered about like a few hundred students admission from appeals. So it's not unlikely that you could get in from an appeal, but that being said, historically UT has not really let in that many students from appeals. So just keep that in mind, that last year was a bit of a taboo thing that they did. So this year no one really knows exactly what to expect. From what I've heard, they could be doing the same thing that they did last year, but at the same time they could go back to their normal standard route where they just let in a few students from appeals. So I would definitely try, but I would not rely on it. I would not count on getting an offer. I would definitely plan for an alternative route to getting into UT or to going to another school, just because it's so rare that students get offered it. So I don't specifically know if you guys do plan to submit an appeal. I don't know exactly what you guys should have in it. I think that you should definitely just express your passion for UT and why you think that you deserve to go to the school. But from there, I think it's kind of, honestly, it's not up to chance, but I think it's not really like understood what it is that UT will accept as far as an appeal goes. Also, as far as appeals go, appeals do not affect your decision, your CAP or PACE decision. So if you guys did get offered CAP or PACE and you do submit an appeal, it should not affect your decision as far as that goes. Like, they shouldn't be able to retract your CAP offer or retract your PACE offer if you end up submitting an appeal. So if UT did not offer you anything, I would always just say, like, there's always another route to get into UT. I definitely have seen a lot of students get success just from transferring from another school into UT. I have a whole video about how to transfer into UT from a community college or from a different college, so make sure you go check that one out and start looking into that if you guys plan to do that. If you guys really want to go to UT, that probably would actually be your best option. So yeah, that's it as far as appeals and rejections go. So now getting into CAP. So if you got an offer CAP and if you don't know exactly what it is, basically it's just that UT will let you get into UT Austin, but you first have to go to a different UT system school for 1 year. A lot of you guys I know are like, oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go to a different school. I just want to go straight into UT Austin, and I get it. It seems like a big deal right now because the position that you're in, and it seems like a big deal because you guys want to be going, you want to be starting out your first year at UT Austin, right? Like, I get it. But at the end of the day, when you look at it long term, it's so worth it, especially if UT is your dream school. I have tons of friends who did CAP and they are so glad that they did it. So I would definitely suggest it if you guys are really wanting to go to UT, because honestly it's a great way to save some money. It's a great way to boost up your GPA so you guys can get into the major that you want, and it's just a great way to meet more people. So I think that's a really good option if you guys are considering it. As far as the CAP decisions go, CAP is first come first serve. So if you guys were offered CAP and you're you're still sitting on your decision, I would definitely accept it as soon as possible if you guys do plan to do it. So this is really important to keep in mind. So if you guys do plan to accept CAP and you guys have a UT system school in mind, know when your enrollment period is, because some UT system schools fill up a lot faster than others. So I don't know if the enrollment period for CAP has already opened or not. So you guys comment down below and let me know if you guys know that, because I actually don't know. But if it has not already opened and you guys do plan to accept CAP, then just know if you guys plan to go to UT San Antonio or UT Arlington, then those two schools fill up the fastest. So if you guys do want to go to those schools, be ready when the enrollment period opens, because those schools will fill up in like an hour. Whew, that's a lot. Hopefully that gives you guys a good understanding of the CAP program. If you guys have any more questions about CAP, definitely leave them in the comment down below and I will try to answer them as quickly as I can. Next thing to talk about is PACE. If you've been offered PACE, I'm just gonna let you guys know right now, PACE is not offered to that many students. I think PACE is offered to only about 100 students in total. It's a very, very, very low number compared to CAP. If you guys want to be at UT and UT is your dream school, then I would definitely suggest doing PACE, because PACE is just a great option. You literally are a UT student from year one. You get to live on campus. You get to have access to UT orgs and the games and all that stuff. You literally feel like a UT student. So if UT is the school that you want to go to and you have not already accepted your PACE offer, definitely accept it now. I'm gonna go into the details on what PACE is like and what my experience was like as a PACE student. Basically the way PACE works, if you guys don't already know, is that your first year at UT, you will be taking one UT class per semester, and then all the rest of your classes will be at Austin Community College. And basically at the end of your freshman year, if you guys meet all the GPA requirements and all the credit requirements, then you guys get into UT and you're a normal UT student starting your sophomore year. The thing is with PACE though, to keep in mind, there is some cons, there is some pros. The pros of PACE are that, one, you get to live on UT's campus your first year, which is really, really nice. You obviously cannot do that when you're a CAP student or when you're a transfer student. You're literally a UT student. You're not in any way, shape, or form not a UT student, besides the fact that you're only taking one UT class a semester. So it's kind of better. Like I remember my freshman year, I literally was just chilling, because I'd be like, all my friends would be so stressed out their freshman year. They'd be so stressed out about their classes. From high school to UT, it's a really huge transition. Obviously UT is a really, really hard school. So it's kind of nice because your first year, you don't have to dive straight into all of UT classes. You don't have to take a huge blow to your GPA your first year. You honestly get to start out your first year with a pretty high GPA, because most of your classes are obviously at the community college, which is a lot easier. And for me to apply into the business school, I had to have as high of a GPA as possible, obviously. And so when I applied into the Macomb School of Business, I had a 4.0, because literally only because I was in PACE. So just keep that in mind. With PACE and CAP, they're honestly really good options as far as like being a GPA booster, as far as putting you ahead of all your other classmates once you guys get to your sophomore year. So also the last pro about PACE is that it saves you some money, because obviously you're not paying a full UT student's tuition, which is awesome. The negatives about the PACE program is, one, don't quote me on this because I'm actually not 100% sure, but from what I know and from all the other PACE students that I've talked to, not many scholarships are given out to PACE students, because obviously they're barely even accepting you in the first place. Definitely look for other routes to pay for college. Watch my videos about how I paid for college through like being a PACE student, because for me, I didn't get that much financial aid from UT. All I had was loans. If FAFSA finds you fit, you still will get grants and you still will get loans, do not worry. But as far as scholarships based on academic merit, you probably will not get many from UT if you're in the PACE program, so keep that in mind. And same with CAP as well. The only other downside to PACE is that they actually will not allow you to transfer into every major. So the way PACE works is, obviously you get to go in your sophomore year as a UT student, but as far as your major goes, you're only allowed automatic acceptance into certain majors. So basically PACE will allow you automatic acceptance into a liberal arts, a social work, a communications, or an education major. So if you guys plan to major in something outside of those schools, then you guys have a lot less of a chance into getting into those things. And I think PACE has changed it over over the years, and I don't think they're even letting people apply into those other majors, but I'm not 100% sure. So definitely plan to call someone and ask if you guys do want to major in something else besides those majors. A lot of you guys I know want to major in business or engineering, and I know doing PACE is probably not going to get you into those majors, so I just want to be honest with you guys as far as that goes. So a lot of you guys have been asking me questions on Instagram, and I actually put up an Instagram poll so you guys could ask me some questions about CAP, PACE, appeals, decisions, stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and answer some of the questions. So one question that someone asked me from Carissa Montemare, she said, from someone that has attended this university, do you believe that it deserves the hype that it is given? Honestly, UT is a very hype school, right? So because it's been given so much hype, you as a UT student are a beneficiary of that hype. UT is not like a fucking Ivy. People act like it's an Ivy League. It is not an Ivy League. It is not that serious. The classes are not that amazing. The professors are really great. UT, my experience at UT has been really, really great, and I've really, really enjoyed it. I don't think any other school in Texas would have given me the experience that UT has. If you're applying to jobs and employers see that you've been to the University of Texas, you have credibility, right? Because like it's such a hype school. The football, even though we're not even that great at football right now, the football games are so much fun because UT is so hyped up, if that makes sense. UT is in the middle of Austin, which makes it that much more fun. Definitely do benefit from being a UT student. So yes, I would actually say UT is worth the hype. So that being said, if UT is your dream school, definitely go for it. Like I said, watch a bunch of my other advice videos. Like I said, if you guys haven't already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to my channel for more advice videos on UT, and go ahead and follow me on Instagram to get alerts for whenever I'm going to be posting a new video, so you guys can ask me your questions. I DM'd a lot of you guys back with answers to y'all's questions as well, so make sure to check your DMs too if you guys have DM'd me. Yeah, hopefully this video is helpful for you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.